Welcome back to Speed Dating for Ghosts. I think we're going to move on to the next room. To the Room of Black. The Room of Black isn't really a room at all. It's more of a garden courtyard. The sun beats down as you squint to see what's growing. Rows upon rows of yellow and brown plants, drying and rotting in the sun. What fruit these plants produced shriveled on the vine. But there's a peace to this place. The crickets are chirping, and well beyond the garden a train passes. You sit at a table opposite an empty chair. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Ooh, I'm a ghost. Ooh. Apparently. Totally. Isn't it great being dead? It is pretty neat. Right? Being dead is the best way to live. I'm Drea. I'm like dead, obviously. Nice to meet you, Drea. Pfft. Square. You're not very nice. Why should I be nice? People are always telling me to be nice. I'm not nice. Sorry. I'm just me. Nothing wrong with that. Damn right. Drea looks around. Man, look at this place. Only ghosts would think a rotting garden is a good place to pick up. And yet you're here. Well, yeah, I'm here. Ever tried dating ghosts in the wild? They all just contort and wail, and not in the good way. What are you into? Boobies. I hate that. Drea snorts a little. No, but seriously, I've gone out with all kinds. Pretty girls in dresses who carry their own heads, a shadow who refused to let me look directly at him. Being dead is great. It's the other dead people that kill me. Blunt. Where? I could use one. Oh. Just kidding. Pot does nothing now. Holy does it do nothing. Getting messed up is the only thing I miss about living. When I was alive, I loved jokes about dying. Life sucked. Jerks everywhere. Never enough money. The jerks got the money. I'd be all, the best way to die is now. Before death does me in. It should at least buy me dinner. Jokes, you know. But now that I am dead, it just feels right. Like maybe it was meant to be. Which I guess makes sense, since we all die in junk. The bell rings. Antler Ghost rang that bell thing. That means we change places. See you in a bit. Another ghost appears. Oh, hello there. I'm Hattie. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little shy. It's just so nice to get out of the home. To see a new face. I like your face too. You're too kind. My looks aren't what they were. Guess when you get old, you look it. Even after you go. I haunt the old folks' home. Where I died. Queen Mary's. It's not a nice place to live. Let alone die. They treated you poorly? I wouldn't say poorly. The nurses do their best, but they are short-staffed. The residents are frequently neglected. To make Queen Mary's a little better, that is my mission in death. How do you help? Any way I can. To keep watch on vitals, ring a nurse when needed, tuck residents in at night. In their final moments, I whisper in their ears. There is more, I say. Just you wait. That's so nice. I never thought death would be like this. As ghosts, we have power over the living, whether they know it or not. We ought to use that power for good. What about fun? By all means, have fun. Lord knows I try. An eternity means you can see every movie you missed, sneak into every Broadway show. I personally don't find the time, though. There's too much to do. Sometimes I think it would be easier if I had someone to help me when things get tough. Were you alone when you were alive? No, I had a partner. Milton. He's still alive, actually. A resident at the home. The bell rings. Oh, I guess that's our time. I suppose I will see you again, when I come back around. Thank you for the talk. Another ghost appears. Oh, hello. The ghost says nothing, only stares. Stare back. The ghost's eyes narrow. Narrow your eyes. Oh. I don't think I can do that. The ghost opens their mouth wide. Wider. The sides begin to crack and tear. Inside smells so foul. Musty and sour, like rotting peaches. The ghost lets out a guttural cry. Low and lonely. The other ghosts in the room are all looking at you. Are you okay? No. No, I am not. The ghost relents. In an instant, they leave you. The other ghosts return to their dates. You're left alone at the table for some time. This vengeful spirit, this entity, it seems so different from any ghosts you've known. It was so raw, so empty. The bell rings. The second round begins. Everybody's so flippin' gloomy here. I keep thinking, who died? Everyone died. That's the joke. You know that's the joke, right? Man, we should just go haunting. Freak out some flesh bags. Give them something to be afraid of. Maybe. Like you're gonna do better than me here? Or anywhere? Most ghosts are sad as heck. Or boring. Lots of boring ones, too. What makes a ghost cool? Did you really ask that? If you're cool, you're cool. You just are who you are. You're not trying to wear someone else's bedsheet, you know? I've only met a few ghosts like that so far. Mostly ones I meet at punk shows. It's great because you never need a ticket. So why are you here? I want to meet ghosts who aren't like me. I'm sick of doing the same things. But then I actually remember I like doing those things. I really just want to share them with someone new. I know I probably sound pathetic. The bell rings. Already? This was okay. Come find me after. We'll do something. I'm up for anything. Good. Hello again. How's the speed dating going? Is it everything you hoped it would be? I don't like any of these answers. I guess this one's true. You're my favorite so far. There's no need for flattery. We're already getting along fine. There's something different about you. A light. I can literally see it glowing in there. In your guts. Just don't let it go to your head. Dying has shown me there's still a lot to learn. Always something new worth knowing. Hattie looks at the garden rotting around you. Do you like gardening? I love gardening. I never much cared for flowers. They're beautiful, but they sure don't last. Vegetables are where it's at. I love ones that grow like the dickens. Squash, snap peas, spaghetti squash vines are thick and sharp. They will choke other plants if you're not careful. How about spinach? Spinach is a fun one. If you stay on top of harvesting the baby leaves, a plant will produce for months. But if you neglect it, spinach will run wild and grow bitter. Now that we're ghosts, I know we don't need to eat. I still like to grow food. Help something live, you know? The bell rings. Oop, there's the bell. I'm due at the nursing home tomorrow. I'd be honored if you'd join me. It's not as exciting a date as other ghosts might offer, but it has its rewards. Someone dear to me is taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid he only has a few days left. I want to make sure he knows they won't be his last. That sounds wonderful. I'm pleased that you agree. I'll meet you at Queen Mary's at 7 a.m. 7 a.m.? Sorry if that's a little early. Yeah, it's a little early. I'm my best self before noon. Hattie floats over to the next table. She looks back and smiles. This should be the time when that unsettling spirit of vengeance returns for another conversation. Sadly, they are nowhere to be found. Maybe it's for the best. Those bleeding eyes, the obvious baggage, they clearly would have been a handful. The bell rings. Well, apparently we can go on a date with them anyway. Alright. Well, we've got 3 dates to check out. See you for that next time.